All right, week one. So, for those who don't know, Terrell Harris here. Where do I want to start? Graduated from seminary in 2014. My wife, Brooke, actually graduated in 2010. So, as she was finishing up, I was going in, right? Come on, Kobe. Dog don't want to walk. So, what most people don't understand and realize is that not everyone who attends seminary actually on the path to be a pastor, right? Also, for those of us who attend seminary, some of us come out different, while others gain tools and resources to be more of who they were, right? So for me, it came out way different. Came out with more questions than actually answers, especially in the realm of how Christianity was given to us as African Americans. Fast forward that I get the idea to start a church. Me and Brooke actually worked on that, and it was going. We meet him once a month at Busboys and Poets. Then, of course, we had a baby, and in the midst of that, being sleep deprived, my spirituality was shot, right? So all of the eagerness to do anything church related, all of the eagerness to do anything related to ministry, gone, kaput. Now, I figured that God was going to catapult me into ministry, that I was going to have superhuman energy, that I was going to receive some quote-unquote help, as the preachers call it. Didn't happen, right? So now I'm trying to figure out, where in the world did God go, right? So at times I feel motivated to do it. At times I don't. But then in the midst of this, what I'm realizing is, like I said, not everyone who goes to seminary is supposed to start a church or be a pastor. So pastor and church were definitely the wrong names for what I've been assigned or tasked to do. More so along the lines, I should be doing something along the lines of coaching. And as it relates to the open box, it definitely should be a life center, right? So, but even before I get to that point, I'm really going to have to find out where God actually is. Because right now, if I had to measure my spirituality, I would say, a scale of 1 to 10, it is a 5, right? So I'm doing some exercises, and more so in particular, I'm reading this book, or going through this book called A Course in Miracles, right? So you could Google it, look it up. Maybe in another video, I'll give you an explanation of what the book actually does or is. And as it relates to the exercises they have me going through, first week is over now. I've done like 4 or 5 days. And the main thing it's doing right now is breaking down the ideas that you do or don't have control over your thoughts, right? And going through these particular exercises, what I'm realizing is that we are in total control of our thoughts. We are in total control of shaping our own reality. But unless you're actually practicing some methods to realize that, you'll let your environment shape you. You'll let your work environment shape you. You'll let your home environment shape you. You just let situations be able to control your emotions, and you let situations be able to control your thought process. So, key point, one of the exercises it has me doing is about meaning. And say, for instance, like Kobe. I think one of the exercises was like, when you have a thought, tell yourself that you don't necessarily understand the thought. Seems like a weird exercise until you actually dig into it and understand what the book is actually trying to do. So hopefully after this actually let me change my wording, because I know wording is important. After this 365-day process, I'll come out different on the other side, and I'm going to take you through that journey. So that's it. It's the intro.